Our house band is sponsored by Villeneuve Wines, based right here in Peebles, easing the difficult transition from rehearsal to performance with life-saving wines, spirits and beers since 1847.
That's right, Douglas. Villeneuve Wines started off in a small cupboard on the unfashionable side of the North Gate, selling high-end bottles of wine to the unwashed plebs of Peebles and slowly weaning them off Buckfast, Special Brew, and Mrs. Tweedy's homemade thistle brandy.
Moving their premises to the sun-drenched and fashionable Eastgate alongside McGrath's Outfitters, Young's Shoes and Forsyth's Candlestick Makers, Villeneuve has branched out to every major city in the UK and delivers wines weekly throughout Scotland in a Formula One racing car.
Villeneuve Wines, bringing class and refinement to the streets of Peebles, and more importantly, sponsorship to our DHRC house band.
More music from our band presently, but first, this special report.
I look down on him because he lives in Peebles, and I live in West Linton.
I look up to him because he lives in West London, and I live in Peebles. But I look down on him because he comes from Lochburn.
I know my place. Because I live in Walkerburn. But I don't look up to him as much as I look up to him. Because he only lives in Peebles, whereas he lives in West Linton.
I am naturally superior because I live in West London. However, I may sometimes travel to Peebles to have my laundry done, to buy garden manure. However, I don't travel to Waterloo.
I generally stay where I live, in Peebles. However, I may sometimes dress smartly and travel to West Linton. If I wish to buy a log-burning stove, or an expensive gift from my mother-in-law. I sometimes travel to Lochburn if I want to feel superior. Or if I'm going to hospital.
I know my place. I may sometimes take the bus to Peebles to look through the windows of the charity shops. But I do not know where West Linton is.
I look down on him because he lives in Peebles, which is near the waste disposal dump.
I look down on him because he lives in Lochburn, where my sewage is processed.
I live in Walkerburn, and I know my place. But at least I don't live in Hoyk.
You can say that.
I'm no longer near me.